The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. And we've got
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Barnes, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Derek Favors. And tonight, a look at perhaps the future of the league, but it takes time, as you know, Steve, to build that.
You're right, Kevin. You got to start somewhere. A lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow, but I love what I'm seeing.
Here's Ball. And the pass to Favors. And here is Ball. Fox with the steal. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
The drive-by Ball. No good there. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. Bielitsa misses. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Balls. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty. With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Bogdanovich passes to Bielitsa. Outside, Fox. Bogdanovich against Holiday. And the rejection by Favors. They're running. Here's Williamson. Oh, wow!
This is where Zion's most dangerous. Out in the open floor, getting set up for the finish.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Kicks it out to Williamson. Yes, that goes in. Williamson's got 6.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Bielitsa finds Barnes. Now here's Bagley. He's covered by Favors. Got a piece of it. Ingram with the steal. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Barnes outside. That one goes. Count it. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And it's Ball penetrating. Goes back up. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. And stolen by Williamson. Ingram passes to Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. Bagley with the rebound.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Bielitsa. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes dishes to Hield. Barnes kicks to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Outside, Redick shoots the three. And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Joseph. Some solid defense there from Jackson. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Well, the defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
Redick for three. No good that time. It's all tied in Sacramento. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Kings, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker. And it's Holmes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
It's tipped. Bazemore passes to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Hart, that's good.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Hield outside. Pass to Holmes. Kicks it to Parker. Here's Bazemore. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Bazemore's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson passes to Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. No good from outside. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Joseph. Pelicans with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Redick with the bucket.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Passes it to Holmes. But he stays with it. Bazemore on the wing. And it's Parker in the corner. 5 to shoot. Hield can't hit. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. From outside the arc, Redick with the bucket. Redick's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
Whenever Redick skies up for a three-pointer, you just think it's going in. He is as efficient as they come.
To the inside. Here's Holmes. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Hart. He's covered by Bazemore. Hart, no good. The Kings have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Hield. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Redick finds Jackson. Back to Redick. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the second quarter. That one rolling around and rims out. The Kings have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Jackson uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Bazemore passes to Holmes. Parker outside. Here's Hield. Second chance shot, and the layup good by Holmes. Holmes got 6 here in this quarter.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Hart over to the left wing. Jackson against Holmes. Redick for 3. Rebounded by Holmes. Holmes got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Parker. No good with the layup.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Here's Hart. He kicks to Okafor. Pass to Hayes. It's Redick on the wing. Takes a 3. Joseph with the rebound. Here's Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
That's what you get from a vet like Bazemore, making the next pass.
Here's Hart, got it up. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following him.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And that'll do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point. Now Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Very hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
Outside, Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Favors.
The 7'4" arm span of Favors paying big dividends when it comes to rim protection.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
They can't be afraid to keep pushing the basketball in transition because in a half-court set, they're struggling a little bit.
The pass to Barnes. Here's Fox. Great D that time from Favors. So Favors will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. And now the Kings fast break. Fox leading the charge.
You have to have respect for his speed in transition. Fox is a high-octane player who explodes in the open floor.
Ball kicks to Ingram. Offensive rebound.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Kings have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Fox against Ball. Pass to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Kings lead by 3. Ingram outside for the tie. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
Holiday gets the bucket. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Got a hand on it.
When you mix Ball's length with his timing, the result is a quality defensive play.
There's a minute 40 left in the third. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Ball against Fox.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Here's Favors. Out to Ingram. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass the ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Favors trying to break free. It's good on the putback. Favors got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
You love the effort of Favors. On the glass, he's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Tips it. Barnes grabs the miss. The Kings shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Stolen by Ball. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Barnes outside. Bagley kicks to Fox. To stop the drought. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's doing what he can to help them cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Barnes has got 8.
Just a difficult shot that Barnes makes look so simple, so creative how he brushes off the defense.
And so it's New Orleans with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Rashawn Holmes out there with Giles, and it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Williamson, the pass to Hart. Holmes with the steal. Hield against Holiday. Hield kicks to Holmes. Holiday brings the double team. Pass to Hield. He can't get it to go. Holiday with the defensive effort.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy. Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Healed the pass to Fox. Fox is double. Snatched away. And the wide open shot from Redick. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Outside, Redick. There's the pass to Melly. Back to Redick. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Good work defensively by Fox.
Well, so far, this cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Up and in on the layup.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Holiday finds Williamson. The kick out to Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Kings trail by 4. Giles the pass to Barnes. Here's Holmes. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Redick for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Bielitsa, he checks in for Rashawn Holmes. And New Orleans also making a change. Hayes is checked in. How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And Holiday kicks to Redick. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Redick's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pelicans.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Here's the 3. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
And he launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Way beyond the line there. Hield's range is limitless. Have to check him once he crosses half court.
Left side, Redick. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Redick against Hield. Rebounded by Hart.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Redick is in the corner. Cans it from downtown.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
Again, Hield missing. Outside, Redick. Pass to Hart. Takes the 3. Off the mark. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. The starters for the Utah Jazz, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. And for New Orleans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Favors with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. And the dunk by Williamson.
What amazes me about watching Williamson, his lift into the air, it's so effortless.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Here's Mitchell. The Pelicans make their last shot. Here's Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Williamson in the hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. And it's Conley penetrating with the shot. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
And it's Favors that time on the assist from Ingram.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. Back to Ingles. Passes it to Mitchell. No good on that one. Good D by Holiday.
Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Out to Ingram. This one for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Ooh, couldn't quite get that one. 4 for 5.
Here's Mitchell. Shoots over Ingram. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, you've got to credit Mitchell for staying aggressive in that situation and getting the defense to foul him.
And the first one drops. And Mitchell drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Holiday against Mitchell. To the paint. Ball, the pass to Favors. Out the basket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Ball against Conley. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Just a terror in transition. Zion's understanding for how to exploit these situations is one of his greatest strengths.
Now, here's Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Mitchell in the corner. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Here's Ball. Nifty move. Outside Favors. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And then Favors with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see Favors get high for the slam. What an impressive vertical with that size.
Here's Conley. Mitchell right side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Some changes for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Utah also making some changes. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. Gobert banked in off the glass.
You know that old expression, you can't teach size, but Gobert showing great effort as well. I love that he creates second chance opportunities.
Now here's Ingram. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
Down low.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Jazz trail by 8. Here's Moutier. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, Moutier, tough shot through contact. That is nice.
Ingram against O'Neal. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
Crazy dunk from the wiry Ingram. That's going to get millions of views on whatever social media kids are using these days.
Now here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Ingram. 26 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Tries again. Outside for Redick. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 6. Bogdanovich inside. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. There's the lob to Jackson. And no good. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. So what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah, Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Moutier, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Jazz trail by 8. The pass to Davis. And Utah turns it over again. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Jackson down low, defended by Moutier. And the basket by Jackson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Moutier with it. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game, and he gets it to go. Moutier's got 6 points.
Well, Emmanuel Moutier, that kind of shot will up your field goal percentage, gentlemen.
Jackson dishes to Okafor. Redick for 3. Ingles with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
New Orleans leading by 6.
And one thing you love about Ingles, he hits a lot of contested jumpers.
He does, and he'll get to his game by using jab steps, pump fakes, really good ball handler. He's unafraid in the clutch. He'll talk a little smack every now and again. Joe Ingles has carved out quite a career.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. Ball comes in for Frank Jackson. Then for the Jazz, Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Moutier. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. Pass to Hart. Feeds it to Okafor. And no good that time. Davis with some nice D. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Holiday, here we go. Basket good. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Here's O'Neal. Excellent D there from Okafor. Pelicans leading by 4. And Hayes gets to Okafor. Here's Hart. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here is Davis. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes to O'Neal. Back to Davis. It's rebounded by Hayes. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now it's an 8-point New Orleans lead.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Ball against Conley. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Left side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Mitchell. 8 points for him. Stolen by Holiday. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Beyond the arc. And Davis pulls it down. Jazz trail by 10. Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Back to Mitchell. To end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 10.
You look at Donovan Mitchell and you don't understand the guy has a 6'10 wingspan. He's a problem on the offensive glass.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. So both teams changing it up here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we've finished one half of basketball. Pelicans lead by 10. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. NBA on. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They lead by 10. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Oh, his power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Now, here's Ball. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Bojan Bogdanovic was a pro in Europe for a decade before he joined the NBA. Croatian sharpshooter says, a lot of players who are happy over there, but I wanted to have another challenge, to play against the best in the world. That was the only thing that was important to me. Guys, he's lived up to that promise.
He loves that challenge, and he's having success. D.A., thank you. And there's the pass to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. Shot clock at 3.
Look out.
And that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the bucket by the Jazz. Ingram against Ingles. Ingram outside. Here's Favors. Ingram outside. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
So this is where the freakish length of Rudy Gobert, so effective at reaching in and prying the ball away from the opposition.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Ingram outside. And it's off from three-point range.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Some changes for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Melly is checked in for Zion Williamson. Then for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Sinks the triple.
What confidence from the grizzled veteran. Redick is as automatic as it gets from downtown.
Here's Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Well, major height disadvantage. He recognizes that and still able to score it.
Now here's Ingram. Jackson kicks to Redick. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And in college, Redick was an all-time leading scorer. Years later, he's still a top producer. Great shooting ability is really something you can bank on.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. And it's Josh Hart in for Ingram.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And it's Bogdanovic off the drive.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Redick surveying the D. Back to Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Redick, no good.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
It's Redick on the wing. Pass to Melly. Lays it up off the glass. Melly's got the lead up to 12 now for New Orleans. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Mudiay kicks to O'Neal. Mudiay pass to Gobert. Moutier against Jackson. And Moutier throws it down.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
O'Neal against Jackson. We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's O'Neal. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Pelicans on top, up 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got O'Neal. Bogdanovic out there with Gobert. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Mitchell in at the point guard position. Now, here's Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans to the right side. And stolen by Bogdanovic. To the inside. And stolen by Redick. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. And the dunk by Williamson.
And yeah, he's 280 pounds. We've never seen anyone hang in the air like this young man. Williamson is special.
Now, here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
It's crazy to think that 12 teams passed on Donovan Mitchell. He has become a premier scorer in the NBA. Oh, would they love a do-over.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Derek Favors checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And Ball subbed in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Williamson. To the middle. Ball kicks to Holiday. 4 on the clock. And it's Ingram missing.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Ingram with the steal. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Jazz trail by 10. Conley left side. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Makes it off the glass.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Ball, the pass to Favors.
Don't you love the attack?
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, They got it right with the review.
Mitchell against Holiday. And Favors kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. Lets the three fly. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Mitchell. Stolen by Holiday. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And the Pelicans miss again.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Mitchell finds Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Ingles. Drops in the layup for 2.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Now here's Williamson. There's 47 seconds left in the game. Takes it from 10. A shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now, here's Mitchell. Gobert in the corner, and stolen by Favors. Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Rebound, Utah. Here's Mitchell. It's in!
He might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining. The state capital of Utah dramatically lit up on it. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the guard position. Now, here's Ingles. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Lays it up and banks it in.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Barnes outside. It's deflected. Sacramento moving it around. Conley against Fox. Back to Bogdanovich. Count that bucket.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
On defense, Utah.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Here's Mitchell. That shot off, and the Kings going the other way now. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Barnes can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Out of bounds. Sacramento takes possession. So it's Sacramento now.
And entering the league as a complimentary scorer, Bogdanovich put up 20 points a game last year. That was a career high in the 4th straight year that he improved his scoring average.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Conley against Fox. And it's Conley penetrating, shoots over Fox, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And finished off by Bagley.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And another area where Bogdanovich is helping the offense, Greg is doing a better job of creating for others.
I mean, he still has that shoot-first mentality, but now if he doesn't have a clean look, he's much more willing to make the extra pass, and that makes him just that much more valuable to this team. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Conley, second chance shot, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start?
Outside Bogdanovich. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. That one falls.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The shot's good.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Conley against Fox. Bogdanovich left side. Left side Bagley. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. 5 on the clock. Bagley trying to free himself up. And it's Barnes on the follow.
Maybe the length helping out Harrison Barnes that time to collect.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz, trailing by 2. There's 49 seconds left in the first. Dishes to Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Marvin Bagley picks one up.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Davis is checked in for Bogdanovich. O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles. Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Clarkson finds Davis. And they double up Davis over Joseph. Back to Clarkson. Passes it to Gobert. Over Parker. Utah gets it back. Back to O'Neal. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court right now for the Kings, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Kent Bazemore is out there with Jabari Parker, and it's Giles in at the center. Now here's Bazemore. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And Utah has possession after the Kings pick up 2. Now Moutier still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The perimeter shot is certainly a work in progress for Moutier, but that one, not a problem.
Parker outside. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by O'Neal. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And stolen by Bazemore. Here's Giles. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And really, Bazemore has terrific defensive instincts. The more he plays, the better those will get.
Jazz trail by 3. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Moutier, no good. The Kings shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Deflects the pass, and so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here, and the Jazz making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sacramento. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph.
Buddy Hield just has such an incredibly quick trigger.
Here's Moutier. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Bogdanovich passes to Davis. The feed to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. High post, Davis. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Holmes.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but He kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, GA, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and team's interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
And he gets the bucket. Hield's got the lead up to 6 now for the Kings.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Holmes with the steal. And here's the fast break by himself. And then Hield with the dunk.
Well, Hield showing some confidence there in the fast break with the jump shot. Just puts his head down and powers his way into that shot.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Moutier with the ball. 5 points in the game. To the inside. Outside for Davis. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Bogdanovich. Here's O'Neal. No points in the game yet for him. Just 3 to shoot. It's Davis with the drop. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And if you're going to foul Davis on the shot, that's the place to do it. Don't let him get anything easy.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. Mitchell comes in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley subbed in for Emmanuel Moutier. And then for Sacramento, Bagley, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bielitsa comes in for Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield. Now here's Barnes. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. And finished off by Bagley.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
Conley scanning the floor. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. The Jazz with another miss.
Well, nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And now the Kings fast break. Barnes with the ball. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Mitchell wide open. Here's Davis. The pass to Conley. Here's Ingles. Back to Conley. He kicks it to Mitchell. From past the arc. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Here's Bogdanovich. Sacramento making their last shot. Sacramento leading by 14. Barnes outside. Pass to Bielitsa. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. On the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
Wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple Finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yep, I'm going to agree with you. Bagley, great positioning on the putback.
It's not rocket science. At some point, the defense has to show more urgency getting back in transition.
Now, here's Mitchell. Ingles kicks to Mitchell. Back to Ingles. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Gobert trying to get open. Ready by Bogdanovich.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
They get it back. Gobert. And at last, they get one to fall.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Barnes outside. Back to Bjelica. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. The kick out to Barnes. Now the dish to Fox. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Jazz trail by 18. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Good work there as it goes.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. 6 points for him. There's the 3. They grab their own miss. Barnes kicks to Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Pass to Bjelica. From deep three-point range, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Utah. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Bjelica, and it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
And De'Aaron Fox has staked his claim. Said baseline to baseline with the ball in my hands, I'm the fastest player in the league.
He very well might be. I mean, he is a terror in the open floor, and that speed burst just puts so much pressure on any retreating defense.
Now here's Hield, following the miss by Michael Conley. From deep. A new 14 for the Kings. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell outside. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's O'Neal. And the layup's good off the glass. Kings leading now by 16. Barnes outside. Hield outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Giles. Not going to go that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. 30 seconds left to play here in the third. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Jazz have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
And the technical free throw is good.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. On the wing, Hield. For the three. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Sacramento riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. They're deep. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Kent Bazemore, and it's Holmes in at the center position. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Bielitsa, he's checked in for Sacramento. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And Mitchell drops them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Bazemore. Holmes kicks to Joseph. And there it is for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Clarkson on the wing. And the rejection by Holmes. It's 2-on-1. Out to the right wing. Joseph, that's good.
Well, nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Clarkson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Bazemore. Back to Joseph. On the wing, Hield. From deep three-point range, the rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Bogdanovich up top. He's covered by Bielitsa. Outside Bogdanovich. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Bielitsa. That misses off the backboard.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession.
Bazemore is an athletic player who continues to try to evolve his game. When he gets out into transition, that's when you're going to get Bazemore at his best.
Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Jordan Clarkson. Sacramento also making some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield, and it's Fox in for Joseph. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Bagley, he's checked in for Sacramento. Kings leading now by 17. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th quarter here. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Sacramento again missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Fox passes to Bagley. Back to Fox. Bogdanovich wide open. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Jazz have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Sacramento.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The first one falls, and it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. 1:09 left to play in the final quarter. Holmes passes to Bazemore. Outside, Joseph. The pass to Bazemore. 6 to shoot. They get the rebound. He dishes it to Brewer. Joseph looking around. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Pass to Oni. Outside Bradley. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
Fox against Conley. Outside, Bagley. Back to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Healed, can't hit. And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was... coming right up. The NBA on 2K Sports. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there at Bielitz, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. And Holiday is right there.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Fox. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, when you think of Bagley, the word energy comes to mind, especially on the offensive boards.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to Ball. Holiday left side. For 3, Ingram. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Superior strength from the little man. Fox accepting the challenge and fighting through the contact well.
And De'Aaron Fox, a natural right-hander, but he plays lefty.
Well, he's similar to Mike Conley. Guys like that are more amphibious. I'm just joking. More ambidextrous. That they can use either hand at a high level. Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox, the bounce pass. Bagley finds Barnes. Bogdanovich with it, now guarded by Ingram. Sacramento moving it around, and stolen by Williamson. And Ingram with a clear path to the basket. Yep, it counts.
Nice concentration from this slithery swing man. Ingram looking very confident when he scores like this.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Kings. Outside, Bogdanovich. And the pass to Barnes. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And the dunk by Williamson.
I mean, big finish by Zion. Expect him to spend a lot of time at the rim throughout his career.
Barnes outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Favors. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. And then for Sacramento, Harry Giles is checked in for Marvin Bagley. Parker comes in for Barnes. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Fox. Ball's knocked loose, and Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
He's coming in hot. Hill makes an audacious play for the first hoop, and it pays off big time.
Reddick with the bucket. .110 left in the first quarter. And here is Joseph. Bazemore on the wing. Basket counts.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pelicans trail by 3. The deep three from Redick. A fresh 14 for New Orleans.
And you see the athleticism and activity that Hart gives you. It's nice to see him go after second chance opportunities.
Now here's Bazemore. Here's Parker. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Giles. The shot missing. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. And the wide open shot from Redick. Redick can't get that one to fall.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Hield. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Hart the pass to Redick. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Redick's got 5 points so far.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Redick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot it from deep, and he does that well.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one. And so a good time.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied up. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
Well, looking at this quarter, they should be. Another quarter like this, and they'll be riding high at halftime.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Barnes and Bagley the duo at the forward. And it's Holmes in at the 5 down low. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans. Trailing by 2. To the left side wing. New Orleans moving the ball around. Passes it to Hart to the left wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Hield against Holiday. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. So for the Pelicans, Williamson is checked in for Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Josh Hart. Then for the Kings, Bielitsa. He checks in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdanovich comes in for Hield. And it's Fox in for Joseph. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pelicans shooting 47%, pretty solid. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. In the corner, it's Ingram. Clock at 6. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
That's just great work inside. Ingram showing the tool set.
Barnes outside. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Bielitsa has it in the corner. The kick out to Fox.
Not the guy you expect to be missing the bunny.
And it's the Pelicans' ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And it's Ingram missing. The Kings have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Fox, no good. New Orleans has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Ingram passes the ball. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Barnes left side. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Now, the professionalism that Barnes brings to the floor is invaluable. I mean, he's someone that comes in and wants to contribute in any way he can.
New Orleans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, that's just a lucky break for the D. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
The Pelicans trail.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yeah, GA. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Barnes outside. The kick out to Fox. Bielitsa with it. Favors picks him up. Ingram with the steal. To the middle. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Fox passes to Bielitsa. On the wing, Barnes. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. New Orleans making some changes here. Reddick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Sacramento also making some changes. Giles checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Parker comes in for Barnes. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Bogdanovich. Ingram wide open. And a miss there on the triple. Kings have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Out to Parker. Pass to Bielitsa. 58 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Bazemore. Giles. It's good on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Williamson outside. And here's Ingram from the arc. They get it back. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Out to the wing. Here's Giles. He's covered by Favors. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And reading shot trajectories is a skill that Parker has worked on over the years.
It's Reddick on the wing. Jackson down low. And then Favors with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Pelicans have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
They get a hand on it. It'll count. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports, a competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level. Thanks for joining us, folks.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 slot. That's the Pelicans 5. Ball with the bucket. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Back to Barnes. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Fox with it. Now defended by Williamson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Jackson Hayes comes in for Zion Williamson. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And here's Ingram from the arc. Okafor in the post. Working on Bagley. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Kept alive. Ball kicks to Okafor. Tries yet again. That shot no good. Great D that time from Bagley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Pelicans, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Ingram. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball. Hield. And here we go. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fox. And the Kings making a change here. Joseph's checked in. Here's Redick. He's got 5. Traps in the tray. Redick's got 8 as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Barnes. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Joseph. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Okafor with the block. Outside, Redick. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Hield the pass to Bagley. And the shot goes down. Bagley's got the game tied up here for Sacramento.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of. But it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Redick can't get that one to fall. The Kings have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. And boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempted and his percentage. He's in elite company.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 2-point game. Hield with the bucket.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's Redick on the wing. And the Pelicans miss again.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
And it's good. 2 points. Holiday's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Holmes kicks to Hield. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. Back to Joseph. Holmes trying to free himself up. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Holmes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Redick for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Hield can't hit.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
And there's the feed to Okafor. Back to Redick. The 3. It's good from long range. Redick's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New Orleans. Here's Bagley. No good on the last second attempt there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. It's Sacramento. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court right now for the Kings, they've got Bielitsa. Kent Bazemore is out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Parker, and it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
They get it back, and it's Giles missing. New Orleans in the lead. The Pelicans, another fast break opportunity here. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
How do you not love Fox? I mean, he's a crafty point guard who possesses some real power.
1 minute now into this 4th quarter. The drive by Jackson. To the inside, and Favors kicks to ball. Clock at 4. Here's Giles. And Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Pelicans, Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Jackson. Then for the Kings, Barnes, he's checked in for Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kent Bazemore. The drive by Williamson, and he banks in the layup.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And Fox has it in the corner. Ball with it. The drive by Williamson. Outside for Redick. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Fox against Ball. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 1.
Offensive rebounding is all about positioning and hustle. I mean, there, Bielitsa showing exactly how you get these additional opportunities.
And that one's good by Favors. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Fox against Ball. Fox, no good.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Redick for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Barnes. And stolen by Redick. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
Well, watching him in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Now the pass to Bielitsa. Sacramento moving it around. Here's Fox. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And normal physicality doesn't get it done with Williamson. To stop him from scoring, you really have to up the ante and get him before he hits that launching pad.
And it's Fox with the jam.
So calm and collected in the big spots. Fox, he relishes being the guy to take huge shots for this team.
Passes it to Ingram, the 15-footer. Outside, Ball. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 9. The offensive rebound. Outside for Redick. From deep, Favors trying to break free. And there's Favors putting it right back in. Favors has got the lead up to 5 now for New Orleans.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass to the tip-in.
Here's Barnes. Great D that time from Favors. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope. Now, we've seen this before from Fox, his ability to score in tight spots. I mean, it's simply incredible.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
In the corner, it's Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ingram. Sinks the three-pointer.
No fear. The young fella, Ingram, showing he's up for the challenge.
No good. So New Orleans wins it. It was up for grabs. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
And now your Utah Jazz starting five. At the stop.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports Brief. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. Now here's Williamson. Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Holiday dishes to Williamson. He feeds it to Favors. He gets that one.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Mitchell looking it over. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive.
Impacting the game now at both ends. Zion moves his feet well and can change directions and close out on shooters. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. In the corner, it's Ingram. Pass the ball. Over in the corner, Williamson. The pass to Favors. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Favors that time on the assist by Williamson.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Here's Conley. And the rejection by Favors. That's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Gobert pulls it in. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists in the game. Gobert against Favors. Holiday, the pass to Favors. Back to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And that one's good by Favors. Greg, you were a feared ball hawk in your playing days, and I know you see similar players playing today.
No doubt about that, Kevin. You know, Ben Simmons, a player at 6'10" with those hands. He's incredible to watch on that. And how about Fred VanVleet, though? He's a guy, they say he's 6'1". I don't know. But he gets into you and competes, man. And that's the beauty of our game. You know, you can be as big as the trees and have a major impact, or you can be one of those little fellas, as they like to call us, and be equally as effective on the floor.
Like the Chris Pauls, the Patrick Beverleys. There are a lot of those guys that play the ball like you did so well. Yeah, right. Great players. Now, here's Mitchell. Following the miss by Michael Conley. Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And finally they hit one. Gobert's got his second basket.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now, here's Ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. The kick out to Holiday. Ingram outside. And here is Williamson. Lobs it up for Favors. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Mitchell. over Holiday. The 10-footer finds the target. Mitchell's got 6. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Holiday. Ingram left side. Lets it go with the 3. And Derek Favors with the slam. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
With confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself. Couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Favors kicks to Ingram. Misses the wing jab.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Well, scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 5. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Well, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Gobert is out there with Davis. Then it's Moutier. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Clarkson in a 2-guard. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. For the Utah Jazz last season, there was a lot of fallout from the COVID crisis. But Rudy Gobert was able to patch up things with his teammates, and specifically guard Donovan Mitchell, after Gobert realized his mistake. For a team with so much maturity and potential to win, it was good to see them finally be able to turn the page. Guys?
Good to see things back on track. Thanks, David. New Orleans leading by 5. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Jackson finds Redick. Outside for Jackson. Passes it to Redick. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Rebound, Utah. Back to Davis. Tries it from 9. And it's Melly with the rebound.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Redick for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Moutier dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. It's good.
Such an efficient scorer. Gobert knows his offensive game and picks great shots to take.
Pelicans leading by 3. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Hayes. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Redick can't get that one to fall.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
1:53 left in the first half. It's Reddick on the wing. The three-pointer, no good.
Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
And Davis, here we go. And it's Davis with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Here's Hart. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
And it's tied up with that one. A different look for Utah. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Clarkson. New Orleans gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Ingram with it. Picked up by Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, Okafor is so adept at drawing contact when he's going up for his shot. I mean, the defense has to be wary of him looking to draw fouls.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. The Jazz making a switch here. Conley's checked in. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. .59 seconds left now here in the second. It's Ingram on the wing. Ingram drawing the double team. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Ingles. Back to Davis, and they double up Davis. 6 to shoot, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And they pick up 2.
On the attack, Bogdanovich showing his ability to put it on the floor.
Holiday finds Williamson. The baseline jumper goes down. Williamson's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Bogdanovich looking around. The 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tie game in Utah. And now we'll send it up. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports. Look at the history of the Utah Jazz. No championships, Ken, but 2 finals appearances and a couple of Hall of Famers. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been a clinic out there by Derek Favors.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ingram's gone just 2 for 8 from the field, right there at 25%. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Mike Conley is a 3-time Sportsmanship Award winner. He's also won the Teammate Award. And he's never been assessed a technical foul at any level of basketball. Now, some ask if going easy on the refs costs him calls down the road. But Coach Quinn Snyder said, it's hard to imagine that handling yourself with poise and respect can ever be a negative. Guys?
Well said. Thanks, David. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table. And
watch out below. Come on now. Throw it down.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
Ball against Conley. And he lays it straight in. And the Pelicans lead by 4.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Chalk up 2 there.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Mitchell against Holiday. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles, and it's Clarkson in for Donovan Mitchell. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Ball. Jackson passes to Favors. Redick against Clarkson. And Redick kicks to Favors. Goes up the baseline. The shot by Redick, no good. Jazz have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Bogdanovich inside, working on Hayes.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And the wide open shot from Redick. And the Pelicans miss again. Utah shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Back to Bogdanovich. Over Hayes. Bogdanovich, no luck. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Redick with the 3. Redick can't get that one to fall. The Jazz shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. No one near Conley as he lets it go. A miss that time would have put him up. Down low. Redick with the bucket.
This is why you must play up on Redick, because he's terrific at shooting off the pass.
Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. To the right side. And O'Neal gets it to go. O'Neal's got the game tied up here for the Jazz.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, one of those rare second-round picks who played well immediately. Clarkson was first team all-rookie and continues to develop.
Moutier, he's checked in for Mike Conley. New Orleans also making some changes. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Nicolo Melli comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for Frank Jackson. Here's Redick. And he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him. Redick's got 4 points in the quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
O'Neal high post. There's the pass to Clarkson. Here's Gobert. No good that time. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Live from Vivint Smart Home Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Moutier out there with Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
One made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Elevating like a rocket booster, Clarkson likes to get into the paint and finish at the rim.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Moutier, and that one drops for him. Moutier's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Outside for Redick. Back to Holiday. Here's Melly. No good with the triple.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Utah. Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Ball, the pass to Okafor. And the layup is good.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Stolen by Holiday. They're running. Oh, Ball in position. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by O'Neal. And the Jazz lead by 4. Here's Melly. Ingram kicks to Ball. Ingram against O'Neal. 11 feet away. Okafor trying to get open. Back to Ball. From past the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. O'Neal rejected by Ingram.
In addition to being superb on offense, Ingram is also a ridiculously good defender. I mean, his long reach really allows him to come up with a good number of blocks.
And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan Clarkson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here's Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that one drops.
It doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Ball, the pass to Ingram from the arc. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Holiday. Passes it to Ball. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
1:21 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Lets a floater go, and it's laid in by Conley. And it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Gotta admire how clever Conley is. Gifted at catching the defense off guard with that soft floater.
Favors, great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. And Ball is one of those guys. He wants to rock in his hands in these key situations because his teammates expect him to deliver, and he knows that he can.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Big-time play there from Mitchell. Remember, he's been the go-to guy since his rookie year.
Right wing. Ball against Conley. Left side, Ball. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Boy, he loves taking over in big spots. He doesn't back down, and you can see how much he relishes these moments.
Now Conley. .11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell wide open. Outside Bogdanovich. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And a close game like this, Bogdanovich coming up big with that basket.
And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River. And with
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League.
DA, thanks a lot. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 slot. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Harrison Barnes is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Bagley in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here is Conley. 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Is such a great all-around player for over a decade now. Conley is one of the class acts in our league.
He is, GA, one of the best floor leaders we have. He's completely unselfish. Also, 3-time NBA Sportsmanship Award winner, and in 2019 was named NBA Teammate of the Year. The determination from Barnes, he never gives up on the offensive glass.
Conley against Fox. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Bagley. Bogdanovich passes to Bjelica. And it's Utah's ball. Outside Conley. And there's the pass to Ingles. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Barnes. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Man, he has come out focused and efficient. Love what he's doing at the offensive end.
Fox with the steal. Throws it up high. Tries to save it. Conley with it. Picked up by Bagley. And now running up the court. Ingles pushing it up. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Right side Bagley. Sacramento moving it around. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Outside Conley. Bagley with the rebound. The Kings trailing. Passes to Bjelica. To the paint. And that one's good. Barnes. Barnes has got 6 points. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Kings leading now by 3. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
Fox against Conley. Mitchell outside. Gobert finds Mitchell. They need this. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Jazz trail by 7. Outside Conley. Ingles in the corner. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Kings making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Then for the Jazz, O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Hield outside. Out to the right wing. Goes back up. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And that's the thing about Bagley. Big, athletic, versatile, very hard to stop without fouling.
And some changes here for the Kings. Harry Giles is checked in for Bielitsa. Ken Bazemore comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. Utah also making some changes. Davis comes in for Gobert. And it's Moutier in for Donovan Mitchell. Now, here's Bogdanovich. They get it again and finished off by Davis.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's O'Neal. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Emmanuel Moutier out there with Clarkson. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. On defense, the Jazz, following the basket by Buddy Hield. Parker's shot is off. Jazz trail by 11. Now, Moutier. No points in the game yet for him. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
If you watch Bazemore over the years, you know that his game is about grit and effort.
Here's Moutier. Here's Davis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
It's his first trip to the line. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. And he's good on the second. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Parker kicks to Joseph. A rebound by the Jazz. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Clarkson. And he converts the layup.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovich willing to get it to his open guys.
Bazemore on the wing. Pass to Parker. Here's Joseph. And Davis sends it back. Clarkson on the wing. Davis the pass to Clarkson. Davis inside. He's against Parker. And Davis can't get it to go. Sacramento leading by 10. And Hield with the basket on the assist by Holmes. Hield's got 4 points this quarter.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
And the shot goes in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Over to the wing. In the corner, it's Hield. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Ed Davis.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. Harrison Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Gobert, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Moutier.
What I appreciate about Conley, the assist-to-turnover ratio for his career has been outstanding.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Heel. Now, here's Fox. Outside Bogdanovich. And Bielitsa kicks to Bogdanovich. Fox looking it over. And that one, good. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Fox with the steal. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals.
And Rashawn Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Mike Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Bagley against Gobert. Bagley kicks to Fox. Stolen by Conley. Ingles against Barnes. Conley the pass to Gobert. And here is Davis. Back to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Shot clock at 6. Ingles. Rebound by the Kings. 50 seconds left here in the second. And the dunk by Barnes.
Pure hustle from Barnes in transition there. The way he runs the floor is a thing of beauty.
Outside Conley. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Fox finds Barnes. Here's Bogdanovich. And the pass to Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Mitchell. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
Barnes passes to Bielitsa. Over Davis. And that one released in time, but no good. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on Harrison Barnes was the man in the first. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. And that'll...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Harrison Barnes has really been making it happen, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers, a very high percentage of those in the first half.
Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica, and it's Barnes in at the 3, a small forward. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. Here's Gobert after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Mitchell outside. From downtown, cranes it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 5 now.
Because he's so good at putting the ball on the floor and making plays, the 3 is going to be available to Donovan Mitchell.
Fox against Conley. Fox kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Fox. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. He's got 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Mitchell left side. Over Bagley. Pass to Gobert. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Then for the Jazz, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Joe Ingles. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. And now Utah, fast break. Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Clarkson.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz.
I mean, not only does Bogdanovich stretch the floor, but he can really stretch it from beyond 30 feet.
Greg, he is blessed with incredible range and a quick trigger, might I add. You have to stay connected to Bogdanovich defensively because he can go on scoring tears where there's just no stopping him.
Here's Bazemore following the bucket by the Jazz. Hield finds Holmes. Inside, here's Bazemore. Banked in off the glass. And the Kings lead by 11.
Adding to the variety of ways in which he can hurt you, Bazemore trying to become a complete scorer on all 3 levels.
Mudiay dishes to Gobert. And the rejection by Holmes. Here's Hield. Parker. It's good on the putback.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Clarkson kicks to Mudiay. Gobert trying to get open. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Mudiay. The Kings have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Now here's Parker, and Holmes throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Kings leading now by 13. Here's Joseph. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Kings shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harry Giles is checked in for Jabari Parker, and it's Harrison Barnes in for Kent Bazemore. And Utah with a change here, too. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Emmanuel Mudiay.
A more physical player at this stage of his career. Bojan is not bothered by the contact on that shot.
And Joseph kicks to Hield. Barnes passes to Holmes. Hield outside. Oh, Holmes in position. 4-on-3 break. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from O'Neal.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now here's Joseph. Sacramento moving it around. Hield from outside. The shot, no good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mitchell wide open, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Giles, that's good.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
The shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Sacramento. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Jazz trail by 13. So on the floor for Utah. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. Pass to Conley. Mitchell against Fox. The drive by Mitchell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, that's easy offense. Hard to stay in front of Mitchell. It takes a collective effort defensively.
Now, here's Bjelica. Bagley the pass to Bjelica. Here's Giles. Ingles covering. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bjelica. Fox dishes to Bagley. Gobert with the block.
And that's one of Gobert's specialties, a shot blocking master.
Here's Mitchell. Out to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Gobert. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Sacramento leading by 11. Stolen by Mitchell. And now Conley running the floor all by himself. Count that one.
It all started with the steal by Donovan Mitchell. You want to draft guys who can make things happen on both ends of the court.
And it's Bagley at the elbow. Back to Fox. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Mitchell with it. Out to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, because Donovan Mitchell is so explosive, few guys have the energy, the effort, and the discipline to guard him on a nightly basis.
Sacramento making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Up top, Fox. Covered by Conley. And it's Fox with the jam.
You get the sense Fox just improving with each game in terms of his pick and roll play. Figuring out his angles, knowing when to pull and when to try to split or turn the corner.
And it's Conley penetrating. And good that time. And 11 points for Conley.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Fox finds Barnes. Fox against Conley. Gobert with the block. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Conley against Fox. And with that shot, the Kings lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Conley.
You know, when they're searching for a basket, they look to Mike Conley to deliver. He's never rattled in big moments.
The kick out to Fox. To the left side wing. It's stolen by Gobert. Conley against Fox. O'Neal inside. On the wing, Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 3-point Sacramento lead. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count it.
And while they still have the lead, boy, was that important to keep it from shrinking.
A pass to Ingles. And Gobert kicks to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Passes it to Mitchell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
The youngster's not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
Fox finds Barnes. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. So the wing on the left. Got it.
Stepping up, Bagley lives to to compete. He wants the ball when the game is on the line.
Mitchell dishes to O'Neal. And here is Ingles. There's the triple. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ingles. Fields checked in for Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Jazz. 36 seconds left in the game. Barnes passes to Fox. Now, here's Bjelica. Back to Hield. From deep. The long distance three is buried. And the Kings lead by 8.
Way beyond the line there. Hield's range is limitless. Have to check him once he crosses half court.
Outside Conley. Fires the three. Gets the three to fall.
Game on the line. You trust Mike Conley to deliver.
Fox passes to Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark. So the Kings win it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.